Aha. Okay. But then I also need to know if you can see me. Um, how do I know if you can see me? I also wanted to go live on TikTok. I don't know if it's gonna work. Mm, yeah. Got it. Oh, I think I'm live on TikTok. Hey guys. Hi. Oh, you're early. How are you doing? I hope can you hear me very well? Because it's really hot and I have the cooler on, and I don't know if it's disturbing the sound. So just let me know if you can hear me very well. Can you hear me very well? Is the sound good? I didn't use a mic for TikTok. That's bad. Okay, you can hear me. Awesome. Because I really need the fan. I think I'm going to probably not be fine without it. Okay, that's awesome. So welcome to today's session. Today, I think I can only be on this live for 1 hour. Right. There are some questions that I really want to answer because I'm actually really surprised that I'm still getting these questions. Now, first things first, right? Okay, welcome to today's live. My name is Golden. If you don't already know me, I'm a master's student in Germany. And yeah, that's the short version. So, first things first, like share my videos, right? Because I can't believe that some people still don't know that they should book their appointment dates before, a year before they decide that this is the time they want to come to Germany, right? So share my videos, right? Just share them on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, I don't know, just share them everywhere because more people need to know. I get a lot of DMs. I've been getting a lot of DMs recently, and people are telling me, "Oh, Golden, we I already got like an admission, and now I have not booked my appointment date, and I'm just there like, oh, this is so sad." But yeah, so please share my videos. There are some questions that I pointed out. So I also posted like Q&A. I also posted like a Q&A. I want to see this live. How can I see it? Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I can see it in our live. So I posted a Q&A on my Instagram, and some people replied me, asked some questions. I don't know if I start with those questions or I start with other questions that I've gotten from like TikTok and other places. One of the TikTok questions, no, was it TikTok? No, yes, it was TikTok actually. One of the TikTok questions was um, somebody asked me, what is the question? I just replied the person today. Oh, I can't find it anymore. Okay, so I'll just get started with the questions that I have. I didn't ask you where you're watching from. Please let me know where you're watching from and hope you're good and hope you had a lovely day, a nice day. Today was really hot. It is still really hot. Like the temperature is really hot today. I don't know why this screen is not working. Okay, great. Uh-huh. Hello from North Cyprus. North Cyprus. Hello from North Cyprus. Welcome to our live session for today. I'm trying to keep God of mercy. Yeah, Samuel, I'm coming. I'll reply you. I think I saw your question on from the live. I don't know what's going on. No. Okay, let me just start with the questions from the live, right? The first question was, hello, Golden. Do you happen to know why? Another thing, wait, before I even continue, when people are talking to me, please stop using abbreviations because I don't understand what you mean. Like the person was like, do you know what is the question again? The person is like, do you know Do you happen to know why AD stopped for like a month now in Nigeria? What is AD? Apparently, it's appointment date. When you're sending a message, please just type it out because I don't know. You start making me to think too much and stressing out my brain. I don't know why. I don't think appointment date has stopped in Nigeria because I have gotten DMs from some people that have appointments that have had appointments, like I think in the last few weeks. If you're talking about study appointments, I think definitely people are getting study appointments. But if you're talking about like Schengen visa appointment, I know it has been tough, right? I haven't had a couple of people that are trying to get like Schengen appointment for their loved ones to come to Germany and stuff. I don't know, the trick that we found is you can check for appointments very early in the morning or in the middle of the night. You might get lucky if that's what you're talking about. Next question. Somebody said, can you go step by step on the best way to transfer money to my blocked account? Oh, I think Samuel, that's you, right? I don't know if that's you. But yeah, somebody also asked that question on Instagram. Okay, so for the blocked accounts, for me, I used like normal bank transfer to just send the money to I just use normal bank transfer to send the money to Germany. But if you cannot do that, there's an app called PESA, PESA. You can create an account there. You can put in your Naira, and then after putting in your Naira, you can convert your Naira to euros, and then from euros, you can send it to your blocked account here in Germany, right? I don't know. I wanted to work with them, but I don't know. I'm still working on it. But you can try that out. Alternatively, you can find somebody, if you have somebody, not me, but you can find somebody in Germany that can, you can give the person Naira and then the person can pay in the euros for you. Okay. But I don't know, that's the easiest way I can think of. Alternatively, is for you to go to like all those abokis and stuff around Lagos or whatever state you are in, and then you let them know that you want to transfer money. I think they can transfer money to an account. Oh, I even have a friend that does Bureau de change. What is it called? I have a friend that does that. I don't know. He can also help. I'll ask him anyway. I don't know if he's still doing it, but I can ask him if he can help you. Right, but try a PESA or just go to the bank. I know bank rates can be a little bit wonderful. And yeah, but I don't know. That's the answer to this question. Then somebody asked me, how can I become rich as a student? I feel like calling this person's name because I know this person personally. I don't know how you can become rich as a student in Germany because the way, like, it's actually a very valid question, right? It's actually a valid question because the way Germany is structured is you work, you pay bills, you work, you pay bills. So if you don't have like maybe any extra skill or something else that is bringing like extra money for you, it can be tough, right? It definitely can be tough. But I think you can become rich. I don't know what you mean by rich anyway, but you can become rich by, I don't know, doing like side gigs or something. But then be very careful about that because your visa does not allow you to be a freelancer here in Germany. Okay. So whatever jobs that you might, extra side gigs that you might want to do, just make sure that you're not doing it in Germany. Okay. I don't know if you understand. I cannot expatiate on it. Sorry. Okay, then are there any questions here? No. Okay, I'm trying to get, God of mercy. I'm trying to get the questions that I wrote out. This guy is hanging. It doesn't want to open for us. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So somebody asked, or somebody has asked me before, I found it. Have they I've heard they have opened new centers in Nigeria to reduce backlogs. That doesn't sound like Germans for Tizo, right? That doesn't sound like, I don't know, that doesn't sound German at all. And if they have done that, it should be on their website. And I'm almost always on German embassy's website and I've not seen anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know where you got that information from. Just make sure that whatever information, whoever is telling you any information about German embassy, just go and cross-check. Like actually go to their website and confirm that okay, this is the information, like the information is correct. Okay. Oh, I was actually okay, no, sorry. I was actually supposed to be wait. But I am a photographer, so I can't work as a photographer in Germany. I would not say you can't work as a photographer in Germany. Maybe the market is not broad, but I don't know, you can figure out something else you can do. Because the photographers here, like the proper photo, like if you want to go to a studio here in Germany to do like a proper studio to take your photos and stuff, it's expensive. So maybe if you come to Germany and you're able to you're able to start like a I don't know photography business or something, you might be able to get a lot of money. But you can find something else. Maybe look for something. Maybe look for Ausbildung in like video editing or I don't know something related to photography. But then you need to learn German for that. Okay. So I don't know. Botizo said the news was in Vanguard. I don't know how true that is, honestly. I don't know. If it's not on the German website, if it's not on the official German website, then like you can't completely trust that information. You get. You can't completely trust it. Okay, so somebody asked offline. Somebody asked what's the smartest way to pick between a university and Hochschule, right? So think about what you want to do after you graduate, right? That's the first step. Do you want to do a PhD? I think I have a video. I have a video on the difference between Hochschule and Fachhochschule and Universität, right? So just think about what you want to do after you graduate. When you graduate, do you want to go and do PhD? Do you want to go into academia? Do you want to be a professor or a lecturer or whatever? If you want to be a professor or a lecturer or whatever, you want to go into research, a university might be your best bet. But if you're just all about I graduated from school, I want to hit the I want to hit the job market running, then you should definitely think of going to Hochschule because Hochschule teaches you in a more practical way. Like if you not even want to like really streamline what you want to study, then you go to a Fachhochschule, right? Because the Fachhochschule is just like it's for example, it's like your Lagos Business School or your law school of Lagos or whichever other states. Like Fachhochschule is like really narrowed down, right? So you just think about what you want to do after you graduate, like what you want to do with your life after you graduate, and then that's how I think that's the way you should go about it, and then that's how you choose, whether you want to go to uni or Hochschule. Somebody asked a question here. Please, did you get approval email or did DHL give you a call? Approval email from the embassy. After your visa interview, right? You've gone to the embassy, you've done your interview, and you submitted all your documents. You also submit your prepaid envelope. After doing all of that, if the embassy did not take your passport, they'll send you an email, right? If they took your passport, they'll still send you an email. If they not take your passport, they'll send you an email and tell you, bring your passport and choose your intended date of travel, right? Let us know your intended date of travel. So you have to write them a like letter and something and say, okay, dear Sawoma of the blah, 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 blah. I intend to travel on so dates. Yours sincerely or yours faithfully, yours sincerely, whatever your name is, right? And after doing that, you gonna submit your passport. If the embassy already took your passport, they'll only send you an email and ask you for your intended date of travel. When you tell them, that's what they put on your visa. But these days, they're not actually putting the date that you ask for. They put a date that because like people have waited so long. Some people were supposed to resume, let's say last year October, and then they are getting their visa in June. So the embassy will give you like your entry date for like September or something. Right. So once you get that email, best believe that you're definitely going to get your visa. And then after they've given the visa, is to transfer documents to like they put in your courier bag and they put in front of the embassy close to Mr. Polino's seat. And then the DHL guys or FedEx guys or UPS guys, they'll come and pick up the parcel and then they'll bring it to your house. Okay, so DHL would obviously call you that I have a package for you, right? But once you've gotten that email, just plan between like 7 to 10 days, right, for you to get your documents and your visa and your passport back. Okay, so yeah, that's the. I hope that answered your question. Then the next question here: which scholarships are realistic if I don't have a blocked account? This is actually a very smart question. This is actually a very smart question. Now, when you say which scholarships are realistic, I can't for a fact say, okay, only apply for this or only apply for that, because every scholarship is unique. Every scholarship has its own requirements, right? Like somebody texted me like a few months ago or something like about the DAAD EQS scholarship, and the person is like, oh, like I qualify for everything, it's just the age restriction, right? So I can't say that this scholarship is the best. You just have to try them all. You don't know which one is going to work for you, right? So just any scholarship you find out about, just apply. Okay, if it's that, if it's CAD, if it's PTDF, if you are from the southern eastern part of Nigeria, there's also a scholarship called NDDC scholarship. That scholarship I actually applied. I did the exam, I did the interview, I passed really well, but the whole thing was just messed up. And then at the end of the day, I don't know what happened, right? But yeah, if you are from an oil producing state, I think there are about 7 oil producing. I don't know if they have 7, but if you are from an oil producing state in Nigeria, I'm talking about Delta State, Benin State, Port Harcourt. Those are the only 3 I know. One other Igbo state is also part of them. I don't remember whether Abia or Enugu. I don't remember. If you are from any of those states, you can also check out NDDC scholarship, right? There are a lot of scholarship opportunities are available for you. If you are a lecturer in a school, you can also check out all this. Is it PT scholarship or something like that? TET fund, TET fund, right? You can also check that out. But just apply. Like don't feel like this is the best scholarship or this is not the best scholarship. No, you don't know which one is going to work for you. So just apply for all of them. Okay? Yeah. Another question from Samuel Musa. Please, my school advised a reapplication because the visa waiting period not allow me getting this October. Do I start the application process from the beginning or continue waiting? Who are you waiting for? Who are you waiting with, Samuel? If your school tells you to reapply, that's really good. That means you're not going to be paying. Sorry, let me try to speak in English. You're not going to be paying semester dues, right? So if your school tells you to reapply, if you already like did like all the maybe if you had like aptitude test or whatever, if you scale through and you actually got the admission, it's fine if you reapply. Okay, you definitely get the admission again. They haven't, like when I was even applying to Uni Berman, they were even asking me if this was the first time I was applying, if I've taken the aptitude test before, then I don't have to take it again. But then that was like first time I was applying. So it's good. You can reapply, but make sure that you've already booked your visa appointment dates. Okay, just make sure that you've already booked your visa appointment date. I've been saying it, I'm still saying it again. If you want to come and study in Germany in 2026, you should book your appointment date now. Like this is already August. August is already running to an end. The waiting period is currently 1 year. So you should book your appointment date now. If you want to go in 2027, then next year, 2026, you book your appointment dates because waiting period is currently 1 year. Okay. I hope I answered your question. Shay said, and how long did you have to wait for your decision? For me, I've spoken about this on the video before, but I don't remember. It's almost 2 years now. Let me see if I remember. So I waited 18 months to get the appointment date. Then the appointment date, I had like a month before the appointment date, a month or 3 weeks, I don't remember. And then I went for the interview. And then after the interview, it took them 5 weeks for them to send me that email that where do you intend to travel and come and submit your passport, right? And then after that, it took the dispatch rider 5 days or so. Yeah, it took the dispatch rider 5 days or so to come and give me my documents in my house. So I think that was the timeline. That was the timeline for me. But I don't know, it's not the same for everybody. There was even this guy that I was working with, and he waited 3 months for his visa, And the embassy actually apologized to him. Like they sent the documents back to him with an apology letter for being so late and delayed, right? So they're actually nice people. Next question. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are waiting for an appointment date this year. My question is, have people who applied this year for study visa seen any dates this year? If you applied this year and you're not coming here for PhD or you're not coming here with a scholarship, you cannot get an appointment date because the waiting period is 1 year. Do you understand? The only people that I don't know, the only people that applied this year that get an appointment date are people that were on the old system and then they've waited 2 years and now their second year is this year. Then the embassy tells them, now go and apply, like go and upload all your documents on the new portal, and the embassy will give them a deadline. Okay. And then you have to upload all your documents on the portal. You have to upload all your documents on the portal before the deadline that they gave you, and then you get an appointment date. But then those people actually have already been waiting for 2 years with the old system. It's just that the embassy now wants them to be on the new system because that's how they want to process it. So there's nobody, if they're coming here for scholarship or PhD, the waiting period is 1 year. Unfortunately, you have to wait. Okay. Visa office. Oh, Samuel, you're talking about visa office, right? Yeah, you should keep waiting. Everybody waited. You should keep waiting. Hi, Goldie. I've forgotten my question. I did not forget your question. I did forget your question. I want to ask how you're able to pay semester fees for enrollment from Nigeria from my bank account, because I have a domiciliary bank account, so I just transferred the money. The bank charges are a lot, but it's doable. Like you can just transfer the money if you have a domiciliary account. Okay. Then Fotizo said, oh, I applied this August for my visa. Can I still come 2026 for my master's? Yes, definitely. If you apply this year, the waiting period is currently 1 year as at now, up to a year. So you should definitely be able to come to Germany in 2026. And well done for applying early. Me, I can wait. Yes, please wait. Okay. If you have more questions, let me know. Let me read another question that I had here. What exactly should be ready before booking a visa appointment? Another good question. Normally, all the documents that are required for your visa interview, like the checklist that the embassy gives you, those are the documents that should be ready, right? But then because of the way the whole thing is, like because of the way the whole situation is and everything, you obviously cannot get all your documents ready because you definitely don't have an admission. Some people do anyway, but you definitely, with the way I'm advising you guys to go, you probably wouldn't have an admission by the time you are booking your appointment dates, right? So for whatever documents that you don't have, let's say for example, you don't have your blocked account yet, you don't have your admission letter yet, write a letter and upload it there so that you can join the waiting list. Okay, because after you have waited for your 365 days, when the embassy now wants to like now start working on your application, they'll give you 30 days. They'll tell you now you can apply, but then they'll give you 30 days to edit, because once you have submitted and joined the waiting list, you cannot edit any documents. Okay. But once it has gotten to your turn, they'll give you 30 days to edit any documents that you want to edit. So it's also like the old system, but I don't know, it's still like the old system. So in those 30 days, you can now go and start gathering your blocked accounts, whatever you have that you don't have that is missing, then you upload all of those things and then you submit it. Another thing that you guys have to bear in mind is always keep your eyes on your email, right? Because I think the embassy is being like really proactive about people that are not very stressed about coming to Germany. Because on a random day, they can just send you an email and be like, kindly confirm if you're still interested in booking an appointment date to come to Germany, right? So if you are not looking at your email and they send you that email and you don't see it on time, and it's time for you to confirm passes, you've lost that spot, right? You have to go and start again from the beginning. So make sure that you're always checking your emails. Like, make sure you're always checking your emails. The dummy account that I even created, they sent me an email like 2 days ago or something. They're like, oh, you've not logged into your account for 70 days. We're going to delete it. I should even log into that account right now that I'm saying it. But yeah, so make sure you're always checking your email. Okay. Any new question that I haven't seen here? I think no. Then I'll just take I'll just take one more question from here. Somebody asked for what are the top mistakes that what are the top mistakes that I can make with uni assist? So I guess this person wants to come here to study bachelor's, right? With uni assist, I think the biggest mistake you can make is not getting all your documents ready before you no. So with uni assist, right, you have to be fast. If your school's applications is ending maybe September, you should have had all your documents like 2 months before, because uni assist takes about 6 weeks, I think, up to 6 weeks anyway, because it can be earlier than that. They take up to 6 weeks to go through your documents. So just make sure that you have all your documents ready immediately the application opens. Sorry, excuse me. Immediately the application opens, you submit on time, because I've seen like a couple of people have actually texted me that, oh, their deadline is ending and uni assist has not gotten back to them. You can avoid such a situation by applying early. It's as simple as that. It's as simple. Someone again is saying on the semester fees you talked about. On semester fees you talked about, my school gave me bank name, account number, IBAN, and reference to add in the payment. Was it the same as yours since you use a dummy account? A domicile account, yes, it's the same. So if you want to transfer the money from a dumb account, go and add like a new recipient. I don't know what bank you are using, but go and add a new recipient. When you want to add a new recipient, you'll be adding like international transfer and stuff, right? So for international transfer, it's not the same way it is for local transfer. You see a space to put like the IBAN, the BIC. Yeah, I think those are the two most important things. The IBAN, the BIC, the name of the account, and then the reference. Make sure you pay attention to the reference. Like whatever, what is this? Whatever reference that your school gives you, put it there, right? If they ask you to just put only your name and your matriculation number, put only your name and your matriculation number. Don't worry, your money will not lose. Okay, because if you put something else that they didn't ask you to put there, then it will take them even a longer time for them to be able to for them to be able to locate your payments, right? Because all of these things are taken care of with a particular software, and the software only understands what the school has put there for it to understand. So just make sure that you put it there. But yeah, it was like that for me, Samuel. Next. Ubang is in the building. Box said, hello, Golden. How are you doing outside? It's been a while. Yeah, I should do live more often, but then I don't have time. I'll try to do another live next week. Don't worry. But I'm fine. Studies is going well, and we thank God. Next question. I also heard, for Tizo, why are you hearing all the things you are hearing? Oh, this you're here. I don't. This you're here that you're hearing. I also heard that they've started doing a test for interview, and if you fail, they deny your visa. I don't know that if you fail, they deny your visa, because I know of somebody that she went and then she was like, she couldn't really answer all the questions, but she texts me and in fact, she's already in Germany right now, right? Obviously, when you're going, if you want to go and study computer science and they ask you what is computer, you should be able to answer. Like, the questions are really basic, right? Like, the questions are really basic and they're related to whatever course you want to study. Okay, so just make sure that let's say you're going to study microbiology. Ask ChatGPT, what are the simplest, or what I can ask ChatGPT, like, what can the German embassy ask me? What simple questions can the German embassy ask me related to this my course that I want to go and study for my for the visa interview, ask ChatGPT to give you questions. Like, say, because if you just sit down and think about it, you might not really think, you might not be able to like come up with like, I don't know, ideas and stuff, right? But yes, they do ask questions, but I don't think they'll deny your visa because you don't pass the question. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Oh, Golden, I wanted to say thank you so much. Not everyone answers people's question. God bless you. Oh, amen. Thank you. I understand what it's like because when I was preparing to come to Germany, I had like some really basic questions. Like, it's not like I did not even know because like, I like reading, right? So I was reading blog posts, I was on German embassy websites, but then I just needed like clarity because the way Germans write English is very stressful for the brain. Okay, so they'll write something and then you have to think about it. Like, even, oh God, I just remember one exam that I did like in my first semester, and I don't even know whether the professor originally wrote the questions in German and then she translated them to English. And I was just reading this question in the exam, like, and I was like, what does this woman mean? Right? I don't know. Germans write English very weirdly. So I understand how it can be to just need like clarification or to just want to be sure about something, right? I understand. That's why I put in extra. It's not easy, right? But then I put in extra effort to try and reply the DMs that I get as early as possible, right? So you guys are owing me ice cream. Anyway, is there any other question? Golden, you said you know a lot of people have gotten an appointment. Please, you know when they applied for their visa? Anybody, anybody, anybody that has gotten an appointment that I know that has gotten an appointment this year did not apply this year except they are coming here for scholarship. There was even a girl that texted me recently. I told her to join this life. I don't even know if she's here. There was a girl that texted me recently on IG, and she was telling me that her cousin mistakenly picked that she was coming here to study PhD, right? She applied this year. So because she picked that she was coming to study PhD, the embassy gave her an appointment date in a month or allowed her to go through the preliminary review in a month because she applied for PhD. Just I've told you guys, PhD scholarship, those are the only fast tracks to get to Germany on time with the German embassy. Immediately she changed it that she was not coming to study PhD because obviously it was a mistake. They kicked her back to the current waiting period is 1 year. So there's nobody, and if anybody that a person is lying to you, I'm telling you now, the person is lying to you. There's nobody that I know that has gotten an appointment date this year that did not book it last. Even people from Ghana, right? Because Ghana didn't used to waste so much, they used to waste so much time for them to give out appointments. Even the people from Ghana that haven't gotten appointments this year, majority of them applied like towards the end of last year. Okay, because in Ghana the current waiting period is around 6 months, right? So there's nobody. Nobody. Next. Please, what option do you advise towards crediting your blocked account, Expatrio in my case? I had Flywire and someone said I could still use a domiciliary account. Thank you. I think Expatrio gives you Expatrio gives you options to transfer your money, right? You can use that, it's safe. Right. The reason why I didn't use it because I already had the domiciliary account. So it was just, I don't know, it was easier for me to do it the way I did it. But then whatever expatriate gives you is also, it's just that you may pay charges and stuff, but it's also a good option. Then you see this thing, I remember recently, but then it's not my fault. Because I told you guys to do something. Only two people. I think only two people replied me. I said, let me know what you want. I said, let me know what you want. One-on-one clarity session with me. I'll talk to you for 60 minutes, for 1 hour. Or if you want me to write or review your blocked account. No, in fact, if you want me to write, let's see blocked account. If you want me to write a motivation letter, right? The reason why I didn't, it's not like I forgot, like I've done giveaway before now, and actually this, go and check my Instagram story, you see there. Right, but then nobody, I wanted to mention it today, but nobody, you would not do what I asked you to do. So only two people replied to me. Two people is it's too small. If more people, so now at the end of this life, like when this life ends, right? Comment on the video below the video what you want. Okay, now let's start again. I'll not throw away those two people, I'll still add them to the list. But comment what you want. One-on-one 60 minutes clarity session with me, or you want me to review and rewrite or write your motivation letter, whatever, right? And even with the motivation letter, you get like a 30 minutes. Should I give that? Because that's what I give you. That's what I usually give to my paying customers or my paying clients. Right? Okay, fine. Though I'll give you everything. 30 minutes conversation with me about a motivation letter. So comment in the comment box that you're interested and what you want, and then I'll put your name down. I'll do shuku 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 shuku. You know what? Let's do it like this. See, do I'm planning on this life. Let's do it like this. Between now and next week, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do the next live. I'm going to do a live next week because of this. Next week on this live, I'll shake the papers, right? And then I'll pick out the name of the person that wins, and then everybody will see it. And then whatever that person chose, that's what that person will get. Does that sound like a plan? Ubong, that you have come to drag me on my own YouTube. On my own YouTube channel, you have come to drag me. But yeah, that was the reason anyway. Oh, for Tizo, you're the one. Oh, thank you so much for joining the live. Oh, somebody's owing me ice cream. Somebody's owing me. See, they don't have to promise me ice cream and not fulfill for Tizo. Hey, if you promise me ice cream, you have to make good on your promise. Samuel, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think I have one question. I think I have one more question. Somebody asked, can I really stay after graduating? Blue card or normal work visa? What's blue card? And blue card is work visa. Yeah, EU blue card is the work visa, right? So after you graduate from school, if you really want to stay back in Germany, you can. Okay. After you graduate from school, you get like the 18 months job seeking visa, right? You get the 18 months job seeking visa. After getting the 18 months job seeking visa, then you're supposed to be searching for a job in that period. Meanwhile, you also have a job even in that 18 months seeking visa. Maybe you don't have a job that's you don't have a job that is related to your field. Maybe you have a job with like Amazon or DHL or a restaurant or something, I don't know. But you have like that 18 months job seeking visa. And I've also learned that even if you don't get a job at the end of the 18 months, you can apply for an extension, especially if you have all the job applications that you've made and the rejection letters, because then they see that, okay, yes, you're putting in the work, like you really want to get a job. Because these people want you to work, because when you work, you give them 40% of your money for taxes. Like the taxes here is so high, right? So they do want you to work, right? Even if in that 18 months, you can even go to like Agentur for Arbeit and then tell them, okay, what I don't know, they can even help you do, like they can give you funding to go and do a training that can make you better as a candidate in the job market, right? They do that. Okay, so it's very possible for you to stay back in Germany if you really want to. Okay. Who should that question then on? Which question did I miss? The question is long, bear with me. During my visa application on the old portal, it stated that, okay, the question is long. It stated that if you have not received an appointment to apply for your visa by the start date you specified, your registration can unfortunately no longer be taken into account. Yeah, they say that, but don't mind them. In this case, we can ask you to cancel your registration. Thank you. They will call you. They will call you. They'll definitely call you, because when you applied for your visa, you got an email, right? You got like the confirmation email, like the way it used to be in the olden days, like from last year and stuff. If you did get like a confirmation email, then you definitely would get an appointment date. Like you don't have to worry about that. You definitely will. Somebody's making noise outside. You definitely will. Okay. Do I have any other question here? I have 3 other questions here, but I don't know if I should take them. Do you guys have any question? Somebody is asking, I want to ask if I'll still be on the waiting list. Did you face as well? I think I take a screenshot of that message and send to me on Instagram. I think I've seen what the message you're talking about. I can vaguely remember it as well, because I was also panicking during my time. I was like, oh, I sent the embassy emails like, oh, I'm officially supposed to resume October 2022, and I can't start online classes because most of my classes are labs, da 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 da. And I told them all these things. They're like, unfortunately, we don't have so many people to work on the embassy. They started told me that they have shortage of staff, right? That's why they could not be like that's why they couldn't reply me and do my application fast track. Like I got letters from my school, I sent to them, I did everything, but am I not in Germany now? So yeah, don't stress about it. You definitely will get an appointment date. Just let me know. Send the screenshot if you're on Instagram and just remind me. I'll look at it and then I'll confirm if that is also the message that I got. And that's also the message that I got. I really don't want this life to be longer than 1 hour. If there's any other question, let me know. If there's any other question, I just hope I did not miss anybody because today I'm trying to look at the camera, so I look at you guys eyeball to eyeball. But then the life, whatever, or the questions at this other side. Okay, no new question here. Somebody asked me randomly that if I had to start from zero today about like my coming to Germany voyage. What will I do differently? It's the same thing I've been saying every day. Every day. You see, people should share my videos. Like, I'm so pained when I see people come and text me, oh, I got an admission, I'm just booking my appointments. Like more people need to know that you can definitely book your appointments before you get an admission. Okay, what I'll do differently is I'll listen to Golden right now. What is that Golden is telling? What is that Golden is telling people on YouTube? Huh? I'll listen to Golden. I'll book my appointment dates on time. I would have already searched for schools, noted the schools that I want to apply to. It's not that difficult to get into school. You just have to make sure your application, you apply well. Don't just apply like you're going to buy pepper in the market or something. Okay. I would book my appointment dates, apply to schools, um get all my documents and submit and yeah, right. I think that's what I would do. I don't think there's any other thing special I want to do. Thank you so much, Golden. Oh, you're welcome. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel. Oh, the whole point. I promise you guys, the whole point. Okay, if there are no more questions, I think we'll end the live here. I'm going to see you guys next week. So watch out in the community space, on my Instagram, on my TikTok. I'm trying to be on TikTok more, but TikTok, I don't know. I don't really understand that place, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, so check out these spaces. I'll post the flyer as soon as I can for the next week's live. I don't want to give a date because if I give a date now, what if it does not work? What if it does not work? So I definitely will let you guys know. Where is Ubong? Are you still here? Ubong that said I did not do the giveaway. Now everybody, I'm saying it again. Comment what you want, right? If you comment what you want, I'll write as a comment, I'll write your name and put it inside check, right? And then next week's live, before the end of the live video, I would pick out the name. And another thing, if you did not join the live next week, and I pick your name and you're not here, we'll throw your name away. We'll pick another person's name that is here. So make sure that you're on the live as well next week, okay? Yeah, I guess we would. What is this comment? Okay, I guess would end now. Somebody. Okay, last question. Do I have to change my motivation letter? I wrote that I got in for spring. We don't have spring in Germany. All these Oyibo people. I wrote that I got in for the spring. When is spring? Okay, I know when spring is. 2026 intake, but still I'm waiting for my visa appointment. I have to defer. Won't the visa officer ask? No. So the only thing is like when you eventually like now, I would imagine that you've uploaded all your documents on the new portal, right? So when it's time for them to call you to come for an appointment, they might tell you to get a letter from the school, the admission is still valid. Okay. So you can just get that letter from the school. The school just give you like a new admission letter, like all these things. You don't have to stress about them. Just send an email to the school, and then your school will just like either give you a fresh. If the school gives you like a fresh admission letter, that works. Or they can give you a letter stating that, oh, you are still allowed to come into Germany for this admission, blah blah blah. Yeah. Thank you so much too. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. I'm a once one-on-one session. Yeah, but then I can't. So the comments that on the live, I don't see them on the comments. Like if you go on my YouTube channel and then you go to like the live space, right? If you click on the videos, these live comments don't they don't show. So like when this life ends now, like life has ended, right? You have to go back and comment at the bottom. Go, this is what I want, huh? And then so that everybody's even seeing how many people are getting in, right? So it's not be like, oh, maybe Golden is doing like secret society something. I don't do secret society things, huh? So just comment under the live, and then we'll pick the winner next week. I hope you win. You guys want one-on-one session. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end here. I have a lot of things to do. I have thesis work to do. I also have personal work to do. So thank you so much for joining today's live. It was really nice. I enjoyed talking to all of you. I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Bye. I did say welcome to my YouTube channel at the beginning. But like, subscribe, share this video, share my videos, share on your WhatsApp statuses, share on your Instagram statuses, share to your TikTok friends, share everywhere, right? If you have not subscribed to my channel at this point, then I'll tell YouTube to block you. Honestly, YouTube will block somebody's calling. Why do I always get a call on my life? But anyway, yeah, choose, guys. Oh, for Tizu said choose. Choose schönen Abend. Bis nächste Woche. Okay? Bye. End.